All right, guys, so heading down into the cave. If I get stuck or never return, hopefully you see this video footage here. Greetings, everyone. Today, I'm taking you guys with me to the Cincinnati Museum Center. I'm going to let you know right now I'm about to give a pretty significant spoiler to the new Superman movie. If you know, you know. I don't know if this is really a spoiler because people have been talking about it for the last year. This is one of the filming locations of the new Superman movie, and I was so shocked. I mean, even though I knew it was probably going to happen, we didn't know for sure. So I'm just letting you know, it's going to be a little bit of a spoiler right here, but it's not going to be a spoiler review of the movie. We're here to check out some of the different things. I'm going to have lunch here as I am a yearly member of the Cincinnati Museum Center. We're going to check out some of the different things that the museum has to offer. So join me as we venture through this area. I'm letting you know right now, the spoiler is coming up here in just a second. So if you want to skim over this part, as soon as I go inside, spoiler talk will be over for Superman, but I'm not going to give away any plot points or anything like that. So no real spoilers to the movie. So I just want to let you know ahead of time, if you want to skip over this part that is coming up here in just a second, I'm about to give away something in the movie. But again, most of you probably know this, but if not, if you want to skip past this part to where I'm inside the Cincinnati Museum Center, go ahead and do that now. Not only is this the Cincinnati Museum Center, guys, but this is the Hall of Justice. And I'll tell you what, this is actually the true model that they made of the Hall of Justice back in, I think it was the 80s when they came out with Super Friends. This was the exact model of the Hall of Justice for the Justice League. So that is all of the spoiler talk that we're going to have for Superman. So don't worry about anything else. I'm not going to talk about anything else in the movie. Because it's only been out this weekend, and I know probably a lot of you guys haven't had a chance to see it. And, you know, our channel really isn't about giving spoilers to movies, but just something that I was really passionate about here, and I wanted to share some of my enjoyment with you guys. This is amazing, and I will say this. If you love comic book movies at all, Superman is now my favorite, probably of all time, next to Christopher Reeve. The original Superman, I told you guys I might be going back and forth with this. I really just loved growing up on the Christopher Reeve Superman. But guys, the new Superman movie showing the Hall of Justice here in all of its glory. I felt like a little kid again. I used to watch the Super Friends. Sorry, this place is really crowded. I've already met a couple of you guys. Thank you for coming up to me and saying hello, by the way. I know some people had thought that I was coming here today, so that was good to meet some of you guys. But I absolutely love this place. And it is an amazing museum. But the fact that this is going to be our Hall of Justice in future DC movies to come, I can't be even to see something that you visited your entire life and then to see it in a big blockbuster movie like Superman. It's an awesome feeling. You can say to everybody, hey, I go there all the time. I'm always at the Hall of Justice. This place is absolutely gorgeous. The murals down here. Got the big dome. Might be a little echoey in here. I'm just using the onboard microphone. But mostly because, you know, I want you guys to hear the sounds and sights and all that stuff in here with me, you know. Also, if you're taking a train station's down there, Amtrak. I think it's still called Amtrak. I don't think trains leave here till like 1 in the morning, but we're gonna go ahead and get a coffee here. Here's a look at the front entrance right here. And if you come to your right as soon as you walk in, here is the Natural History Museum part, which we're going to check out today. Check out some dinosaurs. I'm going to wait to get some lunch. It is very packed here today. I got my coffee, though. I got to say, it's not as good as I remember it, but it'll work. Okay, so the guy just told me at the front entrance here, you can't bring a beverage into the museum here, so told him I'll be back in about 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna kind of hang out, walk around, drink my coffee. I'm not wasting it, that's for sure. All right, well, I did decide to grab some lunch here. I grabbed the burger, got the smash burger with lettuce, tomato, and pickle. Comes with chips, sea salt, got some water. Wasn't able to drink my coffee as fast as I thought I was going to, so I figured there were a couple tables open, go ahead and get lunch in. Okay, so I finished that wonderful meal. Absolutely delicious. That burger was fresh, the veggies were fresh, the salad, everything. I mean, the lettuce and tomato. I'm gonna run my coffee out to the car. I just can't drink it quick enough, and I want to get in there and check out some of the dinosaurs. So head out to the car, come back in, off to the Natural History Museum. All right, we have just entered the Natural History Museum part of the Cincinnati Museum Center. There are so many different names to this place, it's crazy. Look at this big guy. I always love coming in and checking out all the dinos. Looks like some of it's changed since I've been here. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Of course, you got all the information. What do you see? I like how they have all this stuff in Braille, too. That's pretty cool. Let's see, check it out. See a cultivator. I can't pronounce any of these guys. I'm just gonna push that button and let's see what happens, huh? Nothing. I don't know. It's kind of loud in here, so... Oh, there was something that just went up the wall down here. I don't know if it was just a shadow. Here's like one of the piece of vertebrae. There you go. I got that word right. Check this out. Looks like a raptor claw there, don't it? Check it out. Find the claw on the Torvosaurus. I don't know if normally there would be a light or something shining on the claw. Huh. Right here they got the Allosaurus fragilis. These guys are cool looking. I got something really loud going on over there. I'm not really sure what it is. Look at a little baby. Little baby dino. Hello there. Used to think this was the T-Rex. It is not. It's got a much longer tail than a T-Rex. This is called a Daspletosaurus taurosus. Here behind me, down on this next level, this is like the Science Center. I think it might be part of the Children's Museum as well. Some of this stuff kind of like wraps around. It is cool how they have it all laid out. Not going to be able to do everything today. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you're enjoying this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. We do appreciate it. Let's give a thumbs up for the dinosaurs, huh? I'm going to go down a little bit in the depths here. So you would think like these dinosaurs aren't like the usual names that we're used to. Like you would kind of think that's a brontosaurus. It's not. It's called something else. Diplodocus SP. Whatever SP stands for. I will say the lighting that they have in here is perfect. If you come here at night, they do a really good job of shining the lights. Skull and brain. Oh, this is neat. This is new too. I guess you can touch on these here. Here's the skull. Check out the skull and vertebrae together. Yeah, this is new. It's kind of cool. It's pretty neat right here. It's an interactive globe. And look how many different millions of years ago, and it shows you the way the Earth looked at that time. Welcome to your spaceship Earth. For those of you who did not catch that, that is a reference to Epcot's Spaceship Earth, which unfortunately is going to be going down for refurbishment here shortly. So it doesn't look like we're going to be riding that for a while. I'm not even really sure where I am. I kind of went away. I normally don't go here. Huh. Oh, okay. I guess they got an elevator here that's not in operation. Restrooms right here. I know there's many different levels of this place. Some I've probably never even seen. I'm not gonna go through there. Maybe that's where Dr. Grant is. One giant leap for man, one giant leap for mankind. Before he was an astronaut, Neil Armstrong worked as a test pilot for experimental airplanes that touched space. Well, look at this. This is Neil Armstrong's jacket. I don't remember seeing this, and wow, was this guy skinny. Armstrong's in-flight coverall jacket. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Kind of just stumbled on it. One thing I will say, if you're coming to the museum, this is all part of the Natural History Museum part, so for what you pay for, this right here is part of the inclusion. That's what's nice about having an annual pass here, is I can pretty much do whatever I want and just go in wherever, which is really nice. If ever you were wondering what Dano looked like as an astronaut, this would be it. That's kind of cool. Take a photo there. Smile. Now I have seen this. This is pretty incredible. This is the suit. The space suit. Look at how big the feet are. Wow, that is crazy looking. Really cool. Now this kind of looks like a giant would go in this thing. Not Neil Armstrong. Well, maybe it just looks bigger than what it really is. Not really too sure. I'm not a astronaut expert. Oh, here's like one of those watches that they wear like on the outside. I see those in movies sometimes. So I will say, if you're coming down here to the museum, the basement floor here where the Neil Armstrong exhibit is, and this crazy polar bear back here, right here, got a polar bear. It is ice cold down here. It is very hot outside. It's like 90 degrees. This is where it's at. Nice and cool. Pretty awesome, guys. I highly recommend this place. Also, I do have, Jessica doesn't have a membership, but I have 2 free tickets that I get every year because I just renew my membership. But Jessica can use those tickets because she ain't going to come more than twice anyway. But yeah, let us know down in the comments if you'd like to see. I used to explore here a lot more, not really on videos, but I might do that here in the future. Look at this. Climate change. Our warming planet. There's a cool photo of downtown Cincinnati right here. Got the Crew Tower here. Fun fact, 25, 30 years ago, they used to put a giant King Kong on top of there. Give you a good look at the polar bear here. I wanted to see what this said about him. Our actions affect habitats around the world. Satellite data shows that warming is causing the amount of Arctic sea ice to shrink by more than 10% per decade. Into this little cave area that the museum has here. Giant ground sloth. That guy is huge. Must be pretty slow. You work for the B&B? I don't know why I compare everything to Epcot. Just kind of reminds me of that scene from Living with the Land. Got the buffalo, American Prairie. Look at these guys, some wild boar here. Woohoo! Flat-headed peccaries. These pig-like mammals once roamed most of North America. They lived, foraged, and traveled in herds. Paleontologists often discover fossilized bones of many peccaries at the same site. It is absolutely gorgeous. Aunt Dano would like this right here. She loves wolves. They got a nice little water thing going through here too. See if they got a little waterfall. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is all new, guys. New to me. I know it's been here for a while. Out of order. This exhibit will be repaired as soon as possible. Oh, it must be something right here. Glacial Grove. Glacial Toad. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Ooh, Sharonville, Ohio. Let's see what this. I'm not too far from there. Also, one of the world's biggest Dollar Trees is in Sharonville, Ohio. I hope to visit that at some point. The edge of the glacier, 15,000 years ago, a sheet of ice extended from northern Canada to Sharonville, Ohio. I never knew that. This glacier was up to 2 miles thick at its origin, although it became thinner as it spread south. Isn't that amazing? Check this out. This kind of looks a little creepy here. Whoa! Oh, look at this. This must be the beginning of the waterway here. I think I actually came in the exit here. So I think we're heading like toward the front entrance. Not 100%. I didn't see anything that said exit. But, yeah. It's supposed to be like completely around the ice age here. It's a good test for the low light of my camera here. Let's see how it does. Well, this is kind of cool. We're actually going up into that glacier area that we saw down below. What the heck? This is crazy looking. This is like Matterhorn Mountain, to quote another Disney ride. Oh, okay. So this is the top part of it here. So that little tour's over. I wonder if they got the other cave open. I'll have to check it out. Jeez, look at this monster here. I don't know if the camera really does that justice. He is enormous, like a woolly mammoth or... Jeez, look at this thing. It's huge. All kinds of different skeletal artifacts here. This place is awesome. Okay, so as I went up to the top of the ramp here, there's another whole open area at the top. I guess this is where we were down at the bottom. It's like another buffalo. Okay. Okay, so here's the top of that waterfall we saw down there. It smells like cave water too. If ever you've been caving, you'll know what that smell I'm talking about. It smells real clean. What on earth is this? My goodness. This guy doesn't mess around. It's like a animal from you know where. Straight out of the depths of Hades. Okay, so apparently it's a giant bison here. Got this little statue here, giant bison, 240,000 to 25,000 years ago. Either way, that's a long time. This extinct animal was the largest bison species to ever roam North America. It weighed more than 4,000 pounds, twice as much as modern bison. Something else that was closed the last time I was here is this cave here. Not the cave. Caving is strenuous. The cave features low light, tight spaces, and rough or wet surfaces. Sounds cool. Oh boy, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's crazy. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna video around. All right, guys, so heading down into the cave. If I get stuck or never return, hopefully you see this video footage here. Don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. This is sparkling gypsum deposits. Pretty cool. Back into the dark. Oh my goodness, I can't see anything. Oh boy. Very dark. Very dark. Alright. Flip around here. Very tight quarters. Very tight. Of course, they did warn us. They did warn us. Spooky. Alright. Very tight squeeze here. Just to let you guys know, I'm a pretty big guy. I barely just fit through that, so just a heads up. I'll tell you what, if you're claustrophobic, you do not want to come in here. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Very tight squeeze. Very tight. We made it though. We made it. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Whoa. Might be hard to see. Let's see. A little waterfall right here. Also, there's kids yelling really loud, so might have to. Is this where you go? I guess you climb over this? Yeah. Okay. I think so. Climb over this here. We're climbing over it anyway. I saw light going this way. I'm just gonna keep it rolling, guys. Keep it rolling. This is exciting. Pretty neat. Ooh, they got a little air conditioner. Feel some AC kicking right here. Yes. Nice cool spot. Got some Hello tights. What are they called? Different things. Unfortunately, it's very crowded in here, so I gotta keep moving. Oh, we're going into the dark. Into the dark, guys. Oh my goodness, which way do we go here? That looks like a very tight squeeze. We're gonna go this way. Oh, we got some stalactites and stalagmites. Right? Oh, this is really cool. Little level up there. Okay, it's gonna be a long clip. I'm just keeping it rolling, guys. Oh, got these steps here. This is too cool. They had this when I was a kid, but I think they like kind of redid this some. They like reimagined it. This is really cool. Oh. Model here. Isn't that neat? When stalactites meet stalagmites, they come together. All right, we've reached more steps. I think this is taking us back down. Wow, this is a lot bigger than I remember it. A lot bigger. This is incredible. This is worth the trip just for this. Kids are loving it. Oh my goodness. A water thing up here. Oh, I feel like Indiana Jones. Oh my goodness, you gotta be really careful here. Slip off to the... Actually, it's pretty wide. Like I said, I'm a big guy, so you do want to be careful. Definitely want to be careful. Exit that way or head this way. Let's head this way. Let's see what's going on over here. I'm enjoying this. And it's very cold down here. Nice AC. Beautiful AC. Uh-oh. Looks like we got another tight quarters here. Going up the steps. Oh my goodness. This is new. Oh man. Have any of you guys ever seen The Dark Knight Rises with Bane and Batman gets trapped down in that hole? That's what I feel like right now. Oh my goodness. Very tight quarters here. I don't know if someone my size is supposed to be going through all this, but we're making it. We're making it. Okay. Okay, we reached. So I guess this was the shorter exit right here. This is the exit if you want to keep going and go through the tight quarters. We made it! All right, as we came out of the cave, this is the Ancient Worlds part of the museum. Look at that, it looks like a giant, enormous shrimp. Shrimp from down under. No pun intended. Way down. Please touch. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, they encourage it. That would explain why I'm seeing everybody with hand sanitizer all over this place. Oh, here's like a picture of what that thing is. Yeah, cool. The Devonian. Wow, a lot of this stuff I haven't seen. It's been so long since I've been to this part of the museum. Check this out. They even have the DNA lab. The DNA lab from Jurassic Park. No, I'm just kidding. But all the equipment and machines you see in our lab are the same as those that you might find in medical genetics lab. However, our lab focuses on understanding the genetics of local wildlife rather than people. Too cool. One nice thing as you come out of the natural history part of the museum, you have the Rookwood ice cream parlor here, which I think I might get a scoop. Okay, so fun fact, this is actually Grater's ice cream, which is pretty cool, I guess. I forgot they got the name on the front, but it is technically Grater's ice cream. Got a root beer float. I asked him, I was like, is it Barks root beer? And they said, yeah. I think she thought that I just said root beer in general. It's not. It's mug root beer, which isn't as good in my opinion, but it's cold. It's nice. Tastes pretty good though. Not bad. Barks is better. Guys, what an awesome trip to the Cincinnati Museum Center. Those caves are awesome. It's worth coming here just for that. Now that is in the natural history part, but they've got the other exhibits going on. They got the Barbie exhibit, which if you grew up loving Barbie, you may want to check this out because I hear it's really cool. It's amazing. This place is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. Glad I was able to take you through the museum some. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. Even if you didn't enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button. You really help us out by doing that. We do appreciate it. A lot of fun, guys. I had a lot of fun. Met a lot of you guys here. Met a lot of our viewers here. It was really nice meeting you guys. Yeah, absolute great time. The burger is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Fresh. And the root beer float was a lot better as I got down into the ice cream and everything. Not real big on mug root beer. Barks root beer, in my opinion, is the best. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Absolutely awesome time. Thank you all so much for joining me. With all that being said, I'm out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.